Microphone. All right. Okay. Okay, guys, we're good now. We're good now. I don't know what was going on. All right. Hey, everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And, guys, we are back in again with another chill stream. Of course, it is February the 13th. Friday, February the 13th. We are back with another chill stream. Guys, how's everybody's week been? I see everybody in here. What a great start. I'm glad to see everybody in here. I just want to say thank you for everybody coming in here quick. I love to see it. I love to see everybody in the chat. Give me a minute while I actually blow this up while I kind of do some finishing touches because I didn't know where this was for the chat stream chat. I just want to make sure it's placed well. Okay, that should be pretty good. I think we're fine. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. How is everybody doing? How is everybody's Friday? How is anybody have any weekend plans? You said recap of Marvel Legends. Jimmy, for sure. We're definitely going to be talking about the Secret Wars wave that just released. I want to say 2 days ago, I believe. Or was it 2 days ago? Thursday, Friday. Yep. I guess, yeah, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. But we'll definitely talk about the Secret Wars wave. I want to, recap on what figures everybody got from the Marvel Legends Secret Wars Wave 2, so we'll definitely talk about that. You said mute. I did know that. Thank you, Lawrence. Was it Noel? You said, sorry, I am back for a Marvel Avengers Doomsday trailer soon. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get it, Noel. It's good now. Good. Thank you, Seth. I appreciate it. You said, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, prop. Okay, cool. Krim, nice to see you. You said, what's good, Zach? Not much. How are you? We got some topics to talk about, of course. Jamigi said, the Doc Ock I got doesn't have bendy wire. Dang. I mean, I don't know if any of the Doc Ocks have bendy wire. You'll have to let me know. I don't have a Doc Ock, so I don't know. Except the one Doc Ock that I do know that has, I guess, bendy wire. I don't know if necessarily it's bendy wire. Is the Spider-Man No Way Home Doc Ock. I think it has bendy wire. So, you said, yo, what's up? Bayside, how's it going? Jamaica, you said, I got Carnage, that's what's up. Which version of Carnage did you get? That 2-pack VHS that comes with, didn't it come with, I don't even know if they did the 2-pack with Carnage and Venom, did they? Or is it, is it on the, retro card back for the Carnage? I'm curious. Is it I think they just released, what, an updated comic Carnage? Or was it, I think Carnage, didn't they just do a re-release a year ago or 2 years ago? Noel, you said, have you seen Marvel Token Fighting Souls, Magic Storm, that Danger, and Wolverine Unbreakable X-Men? Do you? I did not. Is that a game or something? Is that for Marvel Rivals? I don't like Marvel Rivals, so VHS does. Okay. Did you get that one? That's cool. I got that one. You did. Okay, so you just answered it. Oh, what's up, Ultra Nerd? How's it going? You said Venom Pool. You said Venom Pool Carnage. That's cool. I got Kingpin, his son, and Rose, and the Rose. You have to send all of them to the Discord, the Marvel Legends server. I don't think I've seen the other one. Maybe I saw the Rose one, but I don't recall seeing the Carnage and Venom. I don't know if you sent them or not, but let me know. But yeah, guys, we're going to talk about this real quick. This is the first topic. Also, I changed the layout a little bit where my webcam is actually placed perfectly on the side here where it kind of is in that little slot, my webcam. So it's not really on, up in the corner or down because I want to kind of leave it in a place where if we watch videos, it won't be, all over the place. So hopefully it's a little bit better, the placement of the webcam. I really do hope so. But we'll find out whenever we watch a video because we are planning on watching a video that I did find that Marvel Entertainment released today, which of course is the Daredevil Born Again behind the scenes of a fighting. I think it's the fight sequence between Bullseye and Daredevil and Josie's bar, but I also think they kind of touch upon the fight between him and Muse's lair. So I want to watch that. Hopefully we don't get copyright for that. I also want to talk about Spider-Noir. We won't be watching the trailer because if you guys saw my community tab, I said that Prime Video blocked my reaction to the Spider-Noir trailer. I don't know why, but a lot of other people had that problem too, where they were getting copyright strikes and stuff like that, and they just were able to get around it. Unfortunately, I uploaded it about 5 times, and I was not able to get up my reaction for it. So we will talk about We'll kind of like put up like a shot from the trailer and we'll talk about it. But we won't be watching the trailer itself because I will get striked and the stream will get taken down. So, um, you said I can't stay for long. I have a job I need to get down that take a long time to get due. Okay, yeah, you're good, Seth. No problem. JJ, nice to see you. You said, Kremi said, Marvel Token is a Marvel game like Street Fighter. Yeah, I don't really care for games like that. Thank you for letting me know, Krim. Was it Ultra Nerd? You said, Zach, I don't know if it's on my side, but your audio doesn't sound like it connected to your mic. It doesn't? Can you, is it good now? I wonder where it was coming from. Yeah, it must have been connected to my webcam. Does it sound good now? Thank you, Ultra Nerd. I'm glad you let me know that before we got deep in the stream. How's it sound now? Okay, it's good now. Cool. Sick. That's good. Yeah, it's good. Thank you. I appreciate it. You said, okay, yeah. ML recap, Marvel Legends recap. JJ will definitely be talking about the Marvel Legends. We'll talk about it. I don't know if we'll talk about full recap, but we'll definitely talk about the Secret Wars stuff, of course, because they just did. Those just went up for pre-order on Tuesday, so it's fantastic. You said no, say that again. Prop Elder said he said bay bin. Wait, what? Well, yeah, it's good. Lawrence, he said they get free marketing from reaction, so dumb to block those. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why they did it. I uploaded it 5 times and it went to complete crap. Like, it was not getting around the video being blocked. I don't know why. So I put it up on Instagram. I put it up on X. I put it up on Patreon, which is the full video. If you guys want to go check it out, I did post a link to that when I let you guys know that my video got blocked. He said, yes. Watch Spider-Noir trailer. It's amazing. I did watch it, but we can't watch it here because the stream will get taken down. You said, yes, we're good. Awesome, Bayside. Thank you. He can't, no. Probably you said he can't, no. I missed the Daredevil pre-order. You missed it, but I'm going to wait for the release date. Well, JJ, I think if I'm correct, the Daredevil might still be up on Amazon. Maybe it might also be up on Big Bad Toy Store. So I would check around, check Amazon, check Big Bad Toy Store. It might be up on GameStop's website. It might still be up. So definitely I would go check. Maybe we'll even, when we get to the Marvel Legends segment, maybe we'll even look up and see what places still have the Daredevil so you can get your hands on one. JJ, so definitely, stay tuned because I'll look around when we're on stream. Maybe we'll look at some places. It's up on Walmart. Yeah. Troy, thank you. It is up on Walmart now, so you can get it there. So thank you, Troy. I believe, like I said, I think GameStop doesn't have it sold out either, so you can probably get it on GameStop. To be out, it's going to be out everywhere. Exactly. It's even going to hit stores, like in person in Targets, Walmarts. It's going to be in stores eventually. But all right, so I want to talk about this. This is from Screen Time. This was 8 hours ago. This is coming from, of course, Destin Daniel Crenton. He did say, what did he say? He said, thanks. It's so funny that everyone wants a Spider-Man brand new day trailer. He says, of course, it's gonna come. It's gonna be really good when it comes. So I did see the video where the interviewer did ask, when are we going to be getting this trailer? And he says, I find it so funny that people really want this trailer. He's like, of course it's going to come. You just have to, you just have to be patient. It's coming. So I'm glad that, even though we knew it was coming, it's nice to kind of have the word of mouth from the director of Spider-Man Brand New Day saying that we are getting it. It is going to be coming. You just have to be patient. And he says it's good too. He says it's really going to be good when it does, come out. So that makes me even more excited. I know a lot of people are itching for it. I really do feel like if they were going to show any trailer at the Super Bowl, this should have been the trailer that they did show because the fact it did leak out. It leaked out months ago. I think if they should have showed any trailer, this was the trailer to kind of be like, I think to kind of give Marvel a little bit of an edge. You know what I mean? I feel like at a time right now where we don't have a Doomsday. Well, leading up to the Super Bowl, where it did come out that we weren't getting a Doomsday trailer, which I expected. We probably weren't going to get one for that, but I was like, I'm surprised we're not getting one for Spider-Man. But I'm okay with waiting. I'm not like one of those people are like, oh, this is ridiculous. Where is it? Trust me, I want it, but I'm okay with waiting. I know it's coming. We're gonna get it in the next month or so, probably. I don't think we'll get it around the month of March, because that, of course, they're gonna start promotion for, was it Daredevil Born Again season 2? I expect we'll probably get it in like April or May. That's my predictions when we could be getting the trailer. So, you said Daredevil. You said Daredevil. That is. You said Troy, you said, what's up, Zach, and everybody. What's up, bro? You said it's going to be out everywhere. Yeah, okay, that's about the Daredevil. So I don't be scared if you get it. So don't be scared if you get it. Yeah, you're going to get it. Thanks. Of course, bro, of course. Noel, you said waiting season 2, Daredevil Born Again, after season 1. Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to be getting more marketing, more trailers, more TV spots as we kind of get to the end of February and we start March. We're going to start seeing more promotion for Daredevil Born Again. Maybe in the next week or so, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing maybe another trailer. Maybe like March 1st or early March we get another trailer or something. I don't know. So expect more promotion to come for Daredevil, because I know it's coming. They're always CT. Yeah, CT Daredevil, there's always CT. That is true. But everybody wants to get their hands on that Marvel, especially new body mold. That new Daredevil looks really, really good, and we'll talk about that. Didn't the trailer leak? It did leak, but people want the crisp quality. Noel, you said, I want Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. I want it soon. Yeah, everybody does. Alternative said, I'm so hype. Literally every day, whenever I wake up, I check YouTube or Twitter. So wait to see if the trailer dropped. Yeah, I mean, everybody wants it. And when you know what's crazy? When people act like this movie does not have a ton of hype. Everybody, since the ending of Spider-Man No Way Home, everybody's been itching to get that next Spider-Man movie. And the fact that it's made by Destin Daniel Cretton, it's, directed by him. I believe also, if I'm correct, he also wrote the script, I think, if I'm pretty sure. And, he did Shang-Chi, and we know how he operates in terms of, like, the peak fighting in Shang-Chi. There's so many like wins for this movie that everybody wants it. And the fact that it is street level mixed with a little bit of multiverse shenanigans makes me very excited. I'm very excited for this film. It's going to be really, really cool. You said, I'm so hype. You said, I read that. You said they should have it by March. I'm thinking, I don't know, because it, like I said, Sony, since they're kind of the ones, I feel like, I think if I'm correct, they're the ones that are doing the marketing for the film. Because Marvel's the one that made the film, I think they're the ones doing the marketing. So really, all in all, it's up to, I think, when Sony wants to drop the trailer. I believe. I could be wrong about that. You said since the movie is in July. Yeah. I'm thinking like maybe like April. That's what I'm thinking. You said don't delay Spider-Man Brand New Day. No, they're definitely not going to delay Spider-Man Brand New Day. You said, I wonder if they push back Daredevil for the trailer, but then again, Spider-Man is Sony. That's what I'm saying, is I don't think Marvel has any control when that trailer is going to drop. I think Sony's the one marketing the movie, I believe. I heard they're re-edited the trailer. That's why they're taking so long. Okay. Bayside, they re-edited the trailer. That's nice to know. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alternative said, yeah, I heard that too. So honestly, the trailer leak means nothing at this point. Yeah. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is on March 24th. Yes, it is. Which I can't believe how close we are. I can't believe it. We are less than a month out until Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I will be doing pre-show and after-party spoiler discussions for Daredevil Born Again. We're going to be doing everything. I'm going to be doing reactions for it. I just updated some things over on Patreon to get ready for some new shows I'm going to be reacting to. We have a ton of shows coming out in March. A ton. So it's not even just Daredevil Born Again I'm going to be reacting to over on Patreon. You said not. If they do, I'm gonna crash out. They're not gonna delay it. Lawrence, he said, I wonder. Yeah, okay, read that. Okay, I heard they edited. Okay, heard that. March. Yeah, okay. Lawrence, he said, which trailer do you want more, Spider-Man or Doomsday? Well, honest to God, I would love the Doomsday trailer, but I know we are so far out for the Doomsday movie that realistically, I want the Brand New Day trailer because that's right around the corner. But honestly, if I had to make a decision, I'd probably choose the Doomsday trailer, if I'm being completely honest. But realistically, I want the Spider-Man trailer because that's the next project in terms of movie. Not gonna lie, I'd say Brand New Day, since if they delay Doomsday, most people will just hate on Doomsday production more. Yeah. Bayside, you said maybe the Dan tease was the Brand New Day Hulk figure. Are you talking about when Dan? I don't know what the tease. Oh, are you talking about the MCU Hulk GIF that he posted? You could be onto something, Bayside. Maybe he was kind of hinting towards a future figure release. Maybe you're right. Jessica Jones is in Born Again Season 2. Yes, she is. No, I'm very excited. So I did like this, though, that Destin let everybody know the trailer is coming, reassuring people even though we knew it was coming. But it's just nice to hear it from the word of mouth instead of just us. Other people saying it's coming soon, it's coming soon. It's nice to hear it from someone that actually directed the film and it actually has a connection to the film. So it's nice. So I did like that. I thought that was really, really cool. Let's continue. Let's keep looking at some other things. Of course, we had this too, where coming from Cosmic Marvel, Destin Daniel Cretton says Marvel Studios genuinely cared about Wonder Man. If anybody's out there that says Marvel Studios didn't care about Wonder Man, that doesn't make any sense, because when a lot, especially the people, I feel like the people that are saying that probably put it out there where he had to answer this question are the same people that said that Wonder Man had no promotion. It had a ton of promotion. So I disagree with the people that said Wonder Man had like barely any promotion, had a ton. If you didn't see it, maybe you were living underneath a rock. I don't know. You said if Marvel didn't care about this show, it wouldn't be out in the world at all. That's what he said. So yeah, the internet likes to make up stories and narratives. Thank you, Destin. Thank you. We need someone like this that's going to set the record straight, because Kevin Feige isn't one of those people that's on the internet correcting people. I'm glad he's setting the record straight, saying you guys are just, you don't know what you're talking about. The internet likes to create the narrative. If they didn't care, this would have been shelved if they didn't care. So I do appreciate him saying this. He's saying all the right things, to be honest. And I really hope Marvel keeps him around. I really, really do, because he's killing it. I already know I'm going to love Brand New Day. I already know it. You said I would pick Spider-Man because we got 4 teasers of Doomsday. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Lawrence. I didn't even really think about that. Yeah. Bayside, you said, I'm so excited for that Hulk and Spidey showdown. I know it's going to be pretty cool. Lawrence, you said, if you aren't in the community, you probably didn't see a promo until the week of. That's the thing though, Lawrence, is that this was just on, the promos were on normal television. I would see it just walking in my living room, and I would see a promotion. Or if I'm watching a YouTube video, and it doesn't even have to be Marvel related, I would see a promotion for Wonder Man. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So it's like, unless you're not watching TV a lot, and maybe you're not watching YouTube a lot, and you're working a ton, maybe then I could be like, you didn't see promotion. But it was everywhere. Well, hey, Bethany, how's it going? So yeah, I like to hear that he is setting the record straight. I love that he did that, and he was also respectful about it too, which is cool. Okay. Right, we read that. It was just the form of this coming from the Hollywood handle. Okay, we read that. Okay, so here's this from the Cosmic Marvel. The Spider-Gwen and Spider-Punk spin-off films are in active development. I didn't even know we were going to get these, so this is shocking to me. Did anybody else know this? That we were going to be getting a Spider-Gwen project and a Spider-Punk project. I think I knew about the Spider-Punk spin-off. Was it film? I think I knew about that, but I did not know about the Spider-Gwen. That's a surprise to me. And it's actually funny that we're getting news like this, but we don't even have Beyond the Spider-Verse yet, which I really, really do hope we get a trailer that tells us when next year we're getting that film, because it's not coming out this year. It's going to come out next year. I just wonder if we'll get a date. If we get a date, I think I'll feel more confident on them knowing that they're going to release it next year. But if we don't get a date, I mean, I don't know. I would still feel confident, but it just would make me a little bit worried. As long as we get a date, I'll be happy. Maybe when we see our first trailer. I hope we get a date. You said, I only knew about the Spider-Punk. Same, Lawrence. Same. I didn't know we were going to get a Gwen one. You said, alrighty, I'm back. What's up, Prop Builder? Glad that you're back. Alternative, you said, I wonder when these films will take place in the Spider-Verse timeline. That's actually a great question. I do not know. It would be cool if this took place maybe before the events of Across the Spider-Verse. Maybe this kind of catches up, like, maybe with Gwen getting recruited by Miguel. Even though we saw that, but it would be cool to kind of see maybe the lead up to that. That would be really, really cool. Like when she went back after the events of Into the Spider-Verse, but before the events of Across the Spider-Verse, that would be really cool. Same with Spider-Punk. How the heck did he get involved with Miguel O'Hara? That would be cool if we got a kind of like a prequel to the event. But like I guess the Spider-Punk events would be happening simultaneously with the Into the Spider-Verse stuff. So regardless, it would be cool to kind of see how it all ties in. Maybe the time when Gwen went back to her universe to kind of see what she's been up to, and then kind of see how Spider-Punk has been, maintaining things in his universe, maybe before he gets recruited by Miguel. So there's potential here for some great storytelling. So I do like the idea that they want to do more with this universe. I mean, this is Sony's big win. If they don't keep doing stuff with the Spider-Verse world, it would be a missed opportunity. We love the artwork. We love these characters. It would be a shame. This is the only thing Sony's got going for them, that with Marvel Studios not being involved. So it would be dumb not to expand on these characters. I wouldn't be surprised if we got one on Pavetra. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a spin-off film of, I don't even know who else, but like they could do a ton. You know what I mean? You said Daniel Kaluuya announced that August of 2025. Okay, I figured we knew about that. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, Lawrence, for you doing the research on that. Bayside, you said June 18th, 2027 is Beyond the Spider-Verse. June 18th. Okay, so we did get a date. Okay. I wonder if they'll confirm that date when we get a trailer this year. If they change the date, that's when we should all be concerned. I think if they change the date again. So we have to remember June 18th when we get that first teaser trailer. We have to remember. Alternative said, what if Spider-Punk show will talk about Hobie's adventures into making Gwen's new wristwatch after he quit and left the Spider Society and Across the Spider-Verse? That would be really, really cool. If it was like a mini adventure, I do like that. That would actually be really cool. Prop Elder said, I know this will never happen, but I would love to see more Marvel characters in the Spider-Verse style. Yeah, it would be really cool. It would be cool. It would be cool. I mean, never say never. Never say never. I mean, Marvel and Sony are working together, so never say never. If they really wanted to do it, they probably could, but Sony would have to put aside. Well, I mean, things are going very well between Marvel and Sony. I mean, the fact that Sony is letting Marvel use more of the rogues gallery of Spider-Man makes me feel like between Amy Pascal and Kevin Feige, things are working out very well. So never say never. As long as Sony doesn't do any more villain without Spider-Man movies, I will watch. Lol. I agree. Lawrence, I agree. Alternative, I had a theory that Hobie in Across the Spider-Verse is from the Beyond the Spider-Verse time period and traveled back in across the Spider-Verse. That explains why he gave Miles advice on his powers. That's a cool out there theory, but I like it. That's good. That's actually really good. You never know. You never know. I mean, yeah. Would you want a Spider-Gwen and Miles PS5 game? I'd buy it. Do it. I would buy it. I mean, honestly, who's to say we won't get... Actually, do we have a Gwen? Wait, I need someone to answer this question. Do we have a Gwen Stacy? Or was there any mention of Gwen in the Insomniac Spider-Man universe? Because honestly, if we don't have a Gwen yet, I would not be opposed to have a Gwen Stacy, like, kind of like love story, or like, friendship, between her and Miles, in the game, in the Insomniac games. That would be a cool build up to eventually do a Spider-Gwen game. That would be cool. I don't know, because usually, all in all, Gwen is one of Peter's love interests. So I don't know what they would go with, and that's why I'm asking. Like, has Peter ever mentioned Gwen? Like, have they ever? I don't remember. No Gwen. Okay, I don't think so. No. Sydney Moon Silk was mentioned. Yeah, of course, yes. At the end of Marvel Spider-Man 2, that is true. So okay, so no Gwen has been mentioned. Honestly, they could do it. I could see why not. Like, eventually bring in a Gwen Stacy. Maybe she doesn't even have to be Spider-Gwen yet. They can give it a couple of games before they turn her into Spider-Gwen. That would be cool. That would be cool. I mean, honestly, the possibilities are endless. As long as people keep buying the Insomniac games, they'll keep making them. So we just got to keep buying them. You said, Austin, nice to see you. You said, great conversation question. Are you looking forward to the Wolverine games 100%. Austin, I'm just really looking forward to a Marvel's Wolverine. Cannot wait. If they do a launch party at my GameStop for Marvel's Wolverine, I will be doing a live stream, picking up that game, and then I honestly am thinking about staying up and playing the game. I don't know, because it depends on what day the game releases, and it depends of the week. But it also depends on if you guys prefer me just booting up the game at night and then doing it first thing in the morning, like I did for my coverage, my gameplay for Marvel Spider-Man 2. I did do live gameplay coverage. I went to the launch party at my GameStop, and then I was live when I did it, and I also played the game first thing in the morning on live. So, and I tried to do a giveaway. No one was there for the giveaway, but because a lot of people already had their copies, but I'm gonna try to do a giveaway this year for Marvel's Wolverine. It's gonna be a digital code because I probably will get whatever collector's edition they do come out with. So stay tuned. There's a possible giveaway for the Wolverine game. You said they can do multiverse plot. Yeah, I mean, they kind of did. They're kind of hinting towards it in like what was it? It wasn't DLC, but it was like the side missions with Miles. So they could definitely do like a multiverse plot, especially with Noel and stuff and all that. So they could. You said, Prop Elder, I am so looking forward to the Wolverine game. I can't wait. You said Spider-Noir is so good. I own shows. Wait, Spider-Noir is so good. I can see more Spider-Man or Woman getting their own shows in the future. 2099 show would be peak, honestly. Yeah, Bayside, it would be really, really cool if we got like a 2099 series. That would actually be really, really cool. Prop Elder, you said, I'm literally, we said, tinkering with my Gamer vs. Wolverine right now. Sick. That's what's up. An Insomniac Daredevil game. Oh, don't even get me started, Ultra Nerd. I want that game so bad. Would be peak. He was referenced in Spider-Man games, and imagine using his enhanced senses for stealth missions. It would be so crazy. I'm buying Resident Evil this month. That's cool, JJ. That's what's up. You said, which one is the Gamer vs. Wolverine? Is the based on the Marvel vs. Capcom? Yes, the Gamer vs. Wolverine is the Marvel vs. Capcom one. Yeah. You said Miles needs a love interest. I mean, kind of in a way, he has one in the game. I can't remember what her name is, but she's the painter. So he kind of already has a love interest. I'm calling it now. DLC will be Hulk vs. Logan. JJ, I'd flip out. I'd flip out if they did it. Austin, you said, also, are you looking forward to any new Marvel Legends this year? A ton. MCU based, comic based. I'm looking forward to a ton. I already have a lot on pre-order, especially some MCU ones that we're going to be getting early April, which I think we're gonna transfer over and talk about Spider-Noir because I do want to talk about it, so we'll talk about it. You said Ultra, yes, it's the Marvel vs. Capcom one. Cool. You said, didn't they kind of go friend zone? You know what? I don't remember. It's been a minute since I played the game, but you could be right, Lawrence. Honestly, you could be right. Also, I agree with JJ. Hulk versus Logan needs to happen. It would be sick. It would be cool. All right. I want to talk about Spider-Noir. Actually, I want to talk about this first because Um, because we're on the Spider-Man topic, and then we'll go to Spider-Noir. But I want to talk about, did anybody see the brand new day merch leaks? Did anybody see any of that stuff? The new merch stuff? Because we got this. This is on a book bag. I did post this on the Discord. For anybody that's not joining, that didn't join the Discord yet, I recommend joining our Discord server, the Heroverse Discord server. I'm actually going to drop it here real quick. In the chat while we're here, I'll drop it. If for anybody that wants to come join the Discord, feel free to come join the Discord. It's really, really fun over here. We have so many servers or so many kind of like chat rooms about different things. So definitely feel free to join if anybody wants to come join the Discord. There is the Discord link. But yeah, this is really, really cool. We got like some brand new day merch leaks, which is really, really cool. This is a Talkies promotion for Spider-Man Brand New Day, which I just want to say, I love this suit so much. If I didn't specify it enough, I cannot wait to buy my Brand New Day suit. I am so excited. That is the next thing I'm going to be buying. It's my favorite Spider-Man suit of all time. I love this suit, and they enhanced and made the end swing suit so much more, like so much better. Like, they took what we loved about the end swing suit and they enhanced it. And I love it. I love it. I love it. They cooked so hard with this Spider-Man suit. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I can't wait to actually start getting merchandise, like shirts and things. I'm going to get so many shirts with this suit on it. It's not even funny. And I can't wait for Marvel Legends to make this figure. I'm so excited. So excited. You said, nah, they kissed in the end of Spider-Man 2, Lawrence. Oh, yeah, I guess they did. Also, I agree with JJ. We're cover that. You said an Insomniac Daredevil and Punisher team-up game would... that would be so peak, Bayside. That'd be so sick. Austin, you said, I'm definitely waiting on the Daredevil show Season 3. Yeah. Waiting on it? I'm confused by waiting on... Like, the Born Again Season 3? Or are you talking about, like, regular Daredevil Season 3? I'm curious. You said, I did not see those. Nice. Yes. Yeah, we got to see Hulk, Boomerang, and Scorpion Shadows. Yes, we can actually go check that out. Right here. Yeah. There is, of course, Scorpion, I believe. Or this is Scorpion, I think. That's Boomerang. This is Scorpion. And then we have Hulk right there. So then we see the shadows right here on the back. So there's Hulk, there's Scorpion, and then there's Boomerang. That's really, really cool. Hopefully the rumor is right and we get Spider-Man. Wait, and we get Spider-Man? Where? A lot of people were saying Peter has organic webs because he isn't wearing his web shooter on this photo. Yeah. Hopefully the rumor is right and we get Spider-Man. Oh, I get what you're saying. Are you getting the Pro Cosplay Brand New Day suit? Yes, I am. Prop Builder. I'm going to be getting that suit. They also have it on Sim Cosplay, but I also found it on Etsy, and it's relatively cheaper, so I'm actually probably going to go with that, and I think it's free shipping if I'm correct, I believe. Or if it's not free shipping, my one friend has Etsy Insider, and I can get free shipping through him, so I'm excited, though. I can't wait to get this suit. It's going to look so sick. By far my favorite Spider-Man suit. By far. I love it. I love the suit. Yeah, you said yes. I'm talking about Born Again Season 3. My bad. No, you're good. I'm excited for Born Again Season 3. When they start filming that, it's going to be really, really cool. 9 villains. I hope we get to see him fight them, and it's not just a quick like in Fantastic Four. Just as quick like in Fantastic Four. Like, you mean it's like a long fight you're talking about? Because Lawrence, what was your, would you think the fight sequences in Fantastic Four were, like, not long? I mean, they weren't long, but I mean, I guess, yeah, I do think we're going to get some nice fight sequences in this movie. I think we're not going to get any, I don't think Destin is going to skimp out on any high quality fight sequences. Like, I have no doubt that he's going to cook. No doubt. I can't wait. But yeah, you make a good point though with the web shooter. Yeah, that I think the rumors of him getting organic web very much might be real. That rumor. I think it might happen. You said would love to see them adapt the Spider Queen storyline from the comic where The mutant named the Queen or Spider Queen cursed Spider-Man with a kiss, and he became a big spider and had organic webs. You never know. You never know. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, they come up throughout the movie and not 5-minute montage. I get you. I get you. So you don't want like a montage sequence. You want like, them actually to happen. I mean, I think some of them might be like montage stuff. Like Boomerang, I think is going to be a montage thing. There's no shot that's going to be someone he fights in like a scene, like a major scene. Like he's gonna be like knocking that dude out probably in like a cut sequence. Same with the hand. I think that's going to be a cut, like a part of a montage probably. I don't expect to actually see a lot of these sequences play out. You know what I mean? Like we can't see. I don't think we're going to see everything per se, but I think Boomerang might be a part of a montage. You said another question. Are you more of a Marvel fan over DC, or you like both companies? I like both companies, but like I lean more towards Marvel because I just don't like what DC's doing, which is okay. But I lean towards Marvel because I trust Marvel more in terms of their movies and shows personally. But I am excited for the Batman. Batman 2. As of right now, I'm not really excited, but I think eventually when we start getting stuff, I'll be excited for Batman 2. But what else? What else? I want to talk about Spider-Noir. We can talk about Spider-Noir now because I do want to talk about that. Of course, we can't watch the trailer because I don't want to get copyright and I don't want to get my stream taken down, but we can talk about it. For starters, which version? I like both, but it depends on the project. You said it. But okay, so I want to talk about this now. Which version is everybody going to be watching of Spider-Noir? Imagine Spider-Man appeared Born Again Season 3. I'd flip out, Bayside. I hope. See, this is the way I see it, is that I've always said if Marvel owns Spider-Man, like the rights to like the film side of Spider-Man, we would have seen Spider-Man make an appearance in Daredevil by now, for sure. But you know what I mean? I don't think they're going to do it until they actually own Spider-Man, at least the movie rights. So, you said I didn't hear what you said earlier. I had to go for a minute. Are you getting the Pro Cosplay brand new day suit? Yes, I am. I'm super excited to get it. Prop builder. I'm super pumped. I'm definitely watching it like you said B and Y the correct way, lol. Oh, both? What you said black and white the correct way, lol. I'm watching both. I'm excited to watch both. Who's your top 3 Marvel characters of all time? Mine's Black Panther, Wolverine, Hulk. Mine's probably Captain America, Spider-Man, and probably Wolverine. Probably Captain America, Spider-Man, and Daredevil. That's what I would probably say. Yeah, I think that's it. If I had to just choose 3, that's probably what it would be. I like Werewolf by Night. I loved Werewolf by Night, but I'm excited to watch both because the colors popped in the colored version of the Spider-Noir trailer. I did a reaction to both. If you guys want to go check it out, go watch the full-length video over on my Patreon, link in description. But if you want to go watch just either the black and white version reaction, or if you want to just watch the colored version reaction, they're up on TikTok and they're up on Instagram. Again, link in description to my socials. But I'm excited to watch both. I'm going to watch black and white first, and then I'm going to be watching the colored next. Second. So that's how I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing a reaction to both black and white episode. Like I'm going to do them back to back. So it's like every time we get a new episode, reaction to the black and white, reaction to the colored variation, because I want to see, what colors popped maybe in certain areas that we didn't get to see, of course, because it was in black and white. So I'm excited to watch both. I'm definitely watching it in black and white. Okay, cool, Bayside. You said, Prop Builder said, I'll be watching both, but I'm really excited for the black and white. Yeah, a lot of people are. I feel like that it is the right way to watch Spider-Noir. If you guys know the comics and know this character, his world's like in black and white. So, for me, it's Gambit, Spider-Man, Hulk, and Punisher. That's cool. I like that, Bayside. You said
Okay, right, black and white. Yeah, Lawrence, you said I will do black and white first, like I did with Werewolf by Night. Okay, cool. JJ, you said Spider-Man, Thor, Gambit for me. That's sick. I like that. That's cool. Alternative, you said Spider-Man, Daredevil, and either Hulk or Storm for me. I like that. That's a good one too. Lawrence, you said they should make a black and white version of Moon Knight. That would be cool. It would be cool, but at the same time, I don't know. I love the colors in Moon Knight. I don't know if I would need a black and white version of that, but it would be cool though. Um, I watch it. You said I watch it. You're gonna watch it in color, Jamigi. Also, you said, bro. Honestly, I'm starving for Marvel movie. It's definitely time again. Yeah, I'm excited for another Marvel movie. I'm pumped. For me, it's Spidey, Wolverine, and probably Magneto. I like that prop. I like that listing for your top 3 Marvel characters. I'm excited to watch both. Like I said, look at the difference between this and then you just see the colors here. Look at the colors pop here. It's just so pretty, and it's going to be so pretty to see this timepiece because again, this is going to be like a time, like a set piece, and I'm just excited to see the colors pop because you really saw the colors popping in the color variation of the trailer. I'm excited to watch both, but I just gotta say, like, look how pretty this looks. It looks good. Like, it looks really good. Nicolas Cage is doing Nicolas Cage. I said it in my... I love Nicolas Cage, so I talked about him highly in my full reaction video to both of these trailers over on Patreon, but I love the dude. He's great. And I mean, come on, this was the trailer shot was him swinging at the end of the trailer in New York City looking like a badass. I love it. Even like look at the posters. So this is the color variation for the true hue full color. Like look at the colors. Really look at that. Like the popping. They're popping. And then you look at this. It's good. It's clean. But like there's just I think I'm gonna love both, and I'm excited that we get an option to watch both. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm watching both. This is so peak. It is peak. I would love to get a Daredevil project and wait with black and white with only red popping. That would actually be clean. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be pretty cool. You said JJ said my top. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't miss anything. Cool. My top 10 heroes of all time is Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, Hal Jordan, Thor, Flash, Captain America, Storm, and Jean Grey. I like that list, JJ. That's a good list. Bayside, you said this show has the best swinging since TASM. For me, honestly, that's high praise. It is. It's good too. For what we saw, I'm pretty impressed. Like I just can't get over the color palette for the colored version. I can't get over it. Like look at the oranges, look at the reds, look at the. I'm so excited to see the like look at what the clothing department is bringing like to this series. Like look at this suit, the detail. I mean, come on. It looks so good. It's honestly giving me like Joker 1 vibes in terms of like the aesthetic of Joker 1. If you guys know like the cinematography of Joker 1, specifically this shot reminds me, and I'm very happy about that. And that was one of the reasons why I love Joker 1 so much is because of the aesthetic of the cinematography. And this, I know this series is going to have it. It looks great. And I think you're really going to notice the cinematography when you watch it in color, to see those colors pop, to be honest. But I'm glad they give us an option to watch both. Asking people which of you're watching color or black and white is like asking if you're watching anime sub or dub. I mean, yeah, honestly, kind of, yeah. When it comes to Spider-Man, Brand New Day, I'm so pumped to see Savage Hulk. Like, how he was in 2012 Avengers movie. Yeah, I mean, Austin, it's gonna be cool. I can't wait. Okay, so you said alternate. You said JJ. Which Flash is your favorite? Prop Builder, you said here's a show that was super hyped, but everyone forgot about your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I know. Prop Builder, I love your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I actually did reviews, like live reviews for that. If you want to go check him out, it's in my live stream playlist. I actually think I have a playlist for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man where we did like after I would be done watching the episodes, I would come on and we would do like spoiler discussions and we would talk about the episodes. I can't wait to get back to that for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2. It's gonna be really really cool. I can't wait. You said nah, Nick Cage got this shit on though. Yeah, he does. Yes, he does. Probably just that everyone calls me Nicolas Cage because my name is Nicholas Lowell. Love it. It's been a minute. Yo, what's up, Miguel? It has been a minute. How have you been? It's nice to see you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. The fact that we got Sandman Electro is already peak. I know they were hidden in there. I didn't notice them until I watched. I can't remember what I watched, but someone pointed them out. I don't think it was New Rockstars. I think I was watching. I can't remember what I was watching, but someone pointed them out. I didn't even notice them. Miguel, you said I low key am excited for this show. Also, Euphoria. Yeah, that should be interesting to see how they do that last season. What's up, the guy? How's it going? Watch out, chat. Here I come, guys. The guys in the chat. Bayside, you said imagine we got Nicholas, Toby, Andrew, Tom all together at some point. It'd be cool. It would be cool. Could you imagine Secret Wars? I know they wanted Nicolas Cage back in some form. Originally in the Dooms, I think it was in the Kang Dynasty script, Nicolas Cage was actually supposed to be in pretty much like a main character. Like one of the main characters in the original Kang Dynasty script, but they kind of like went a different route, of course, because we got Doomsday. But like he was a part of the original script, like the leaked script. So it would be cool. It would be cool if he, showed up as like a variant Spider-Man. I think it'd be really, really cool. Never know. Black Cat is in Spider-Noir. Lawrence, is she? I didn't know that. Austin, he said, are you reading any Marvel comics? If so, who? I'm not reading any right now. I have a ton I still need to read. I've kind of taken a break from comics because I haven't really had time to read. How goes it? It goes it. The guy, nice to see you in here. It's been a minute since I've seen you in here too. So I'm glad you're in the chat. Good. That's good. I'm glad you're good. What's good, Miguel? You said Miguel Spider-Man 2099 theme. Hopefully this MCU canon. I don't know, Miguel. That's actually a great question. Was Nick Cage, Spidey, or Ghost Rider in that leak script? Oh, he was Ghost Rider. But I mean, they could change it. They could change it now that he's playing this character. Now that Sony is partnered up with Marvel for the Spider-Man movies, they could easily bring him in the Secret Wars script if they wanted to. I don't think it's going to happen. It's a big long shot, but it would be cool. It would be cool. Nick Cage got to play Ghost Rider, Spider-Man like 3 times technically, and Spider-Man, yeah. Or Superman, yeah, like 3 times, yeah. JJ, you said, I'm reading the Batman Hush story line. That's cool. Cat Hardy is in the movie. One of the women Spider-Man was talking to in the trailer. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Sick. She's the Noir Universe variant of Black Cat. Did not know that. That's cool. I need to watch Wonder Man, but like I am scared. Why are you scared? Watch it. Imagine Nicolas Cage plays Ghost Rider, Noir, and Secret Wars. Both Bayside, I would be here for it. I have heard great things. I have heard great things. I just didn't really like the trailer. Give it a shot. You will never know until you give it a shot. It is good. It is good. Cat Hardy. Rough. The guy chill. Okay. Let's keep going. Another shot. We saw that. Then again, another good shot in the black and white shot. So it's like we saw the color variations. Now we're seeing the black and white of all the photos I just showed. So, like I said, it looks great in both. I'm just excited to watch both. I am. Posters look sick. It's funny someone mentions it. Nicolas Cage. This is from MCU Film News. Funny we mentioned Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. He was Superman. And he's Spider-Noir. This is the second time he'll be playing Spider-Noir, of course, if you know him being the voice of Spider-Noir in the Across the Spider-Verse films. So it is cool that someone mentioned that. So Oh, you just said it too. You guys just said it. MCU, the direct Spider-Noir will introduce Lee Jun Lee. Wait, I don't want to butcher that. So, as Cat Hardy, 1930s twist on Black Cat, aka Felicia Hardy. I love it. That's sick. That's cool. You guys just mentioned it too. Mentioned her as playing Black Cat, so that's really really cool. Oh, here we go. Some pictures of Sandman. So we got Sandman here, and he actually has some sand on him. I heard that this is Man Spider. Like they're kind of like this passed on a lot of people's radar, but I think this is kind of like them kind of an Easter egg for Man Spider, which is cool. So you said, bro, you said Wonder Man any good? Prop Builder Wonder Man is really good. It is good. It's different than your average MCU project, but it is good. You said the guy, I was scared I was gonna sleep through Wonder Man 2. Lawrence said Black Cat is the Asian woman in the pics I posted in the Discord. Okay, did you just post them? Okay, you said Wonder Man any good? Yes. Austin, you said, bro, I didn't know Nicolas Cage had a huge comic book collection, and not too long ago his Marvel comics sold for so many millions of dollars. Okay. I never really count his Flash Superman appearance. Okay. JJ, you said, what are your top 5 favorite animated films of all time? I can't think of that on the top of my head. Probably, I don't know. Maybe like, that's hard. I might have to get back to you on that. That's pretty hard. But if I had to really think about it, maybe like Toy Story 2, Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, or Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. What else? I'm trying to think. Probably, I'm going to say that this is a deep cut, but the Astro Boy movie, love that movie. So I'm going to say Astro Boy. And then, what would be my 5th one? What would be my 5th one? I'm trying to think. Probably, what was it? What was that? What was that? That Avengers animated movie with the kids? Was it called Young Avengers or New Avengers? What was it called with the kids? Ultra Nerd, I know you know it, but I would probably say that's my number 5, or not my number 5, but like one of the movies I can think of that I love. It's with the Avengers kids. That's probably up there as one of my favorite animated movies because it's good. You said bye, Felicia. Is crazy. The picture is taking me out. Yeah. Yeah. And then this is, I don't even know. This is Molten Man. I think that's his name. I'm not familiar with this Spider-Man villain, but I think it's Molten Man. And then this is Electro. So I'm excited just to see these different takes on these villains. Especially for this is supposed to be a different universe, different versions of these characters. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're depicted in this series. People are gonna do it, Miguel. Wait, I'm confused. I am praying people don't sexualize Black Cat because it low key got annoying. People are gonna do it. Oh, probably said people are gonna do it, Miguel. It's canon event, unfortunately. Probably you said not canon event. Next Avengers, I think. Yeah, so it's the next Avengers. I love that movie, so I'd probably put it up there. You said Emoji Movie, Boss Baby, Smurfs, Shark Tale. Norm of the North. I some of those I've never even heard of, but okay. I can also tell if you're being legit. The guy. The next Avengers. Yeah, Krim. Thank you. It's the next Avengers. Austin, you said what's the last Marvel cartoon you watched? Me, I still like the Disney Plus Avengers cartoon series. The last Marvel animated series I watched, which was Iron Man Armored Adventures. That was the last thing I watched because I was doing it over on Patreon. So that would probably be the last thing I watched. You said the Emoji Movie. Prop builder. You said like I guess you dead emoji. I guess you would say. Nah. Shark Tale is peak. Yeah, Shark Tale is good. That's a deep cut. I feel like not many people maybe didn't even know about that. It's pretty good. My top 5 is Lion King, Toy Story 2, Across the Spider-Verse, Hercules, and Aladdin. Aladdin, I forgot about Aladdin. Yeah, JJ, that's a great one. That's my favorite. Like, I guess you could say kind of like I would categorize that as like Disney princess movie. That's probably my favorite one. I love Aladdin. It's great. Okay. You said unpopular opinion, but Miles already had his canon event. Doesn't need another one. I'm confused what we're talking about. My list is The Iron Giant. That's a good one. Into the Spider-Verse, Cars, and I can't think of any more right now. Well, Prop Builder, it's hard on the spot to think about, you know, your favorite top 5 animated movies. It's hard. It is hard. Okay, let's talk about we could probably go to Marvel Legends now. We could probably talk about Marvel Legends. We covered the Brand New Day. How Destin was talking about the trailer is, you know, it's coming soon. We talked about how you know, the leaked promotional stuff. I guess the leaked merchandise for Spider-Man Brand New Day. We talked about Spider-Noir. We can now talk about some Marvel Legends. So let's go to Marvel Legends real quick. And I do want to circle back around because there is a behind the scenes for Daredevil Born Again on YouTube that Marvel Entertainment posted that I do want to watch with you guys about the fighting between Daredevil and Muse in episode 1. Or not Daredevil and Muse, Daredevil and Bullseye in episode 1 of Born Again, but also the fight between Muse and Daredevil in Muse's lair. So I do want to watch that. Hopefully we don't get copyright for that, but we are going to watch that. But I do want to talk about Marvel Legends because we did have a Pulse stream I want to say it was last Tuesday. Was it? Yeah, last Tuesday. Was it last Tuesday? Yeah, it was last Tuesday. Which was really, really fun. I just want to say thank you for everybody that actually showed up to the Marvel Legends Pulse stream that I did. I did a live reaction to the upcoming releases for Marvel Legends. Dan and Dwight did another great job on that Pulse stream. Even though we didn't get MCU figures, Dan and Dwight didn't disappoint. There was a lot of figures in there where it was a lot of good than bad. So that makes me happy that we got a lot of good to make up for, you know, me not getting any MCU figs. So it makes up. You said Marvel Legends time. Yippee. Yes, Prop Builder. Austin, you said, question, if you could hang out with Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne, which one would be cool to kick it with? I think, Tony Stark. I'm not hanging with Bruce Wayne, bro. He has a different, probably a different way of thinking of something as fun than Tony Stark. I'd rather be with Tony, to be honest, of partying. You know what I mean? I choose Bruce, but that's really hard. You said Into the Spider-Verse, Emperor's New Groove, Incredibles. I forgot about Incredibles. Batman, Mask of the Phantom, and Kung Fu Panda for me. That's good. Did you think about all that on top of your head, Alternator? Did you look that up? I'm curious. I choose Bruce. Okay, read that. You said give me Maximum Thor and Daredevil. JJ, yeah. My top 5 is the next Avengers, Astro Boy, Iron Giant, Planet Hulk. Planet Hulk is a good one, and Hulk vs. Wolverine animated movie. I forgot about that. That's a good one too. Because remember how Miguel said that in the other universe that Miles as Prowler, Spider, yeah, the spider that bit out Miles from Prowler, so there was no movie for Prowler Miles to be Spider-Man. Motivate for Prowler. Okay, I guess, yeah. I forgot about the Emperor's New Groove, but that was one of the best movies ever, to be honest. Emperor's New Groove is great. No, I had to think about that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that it's hard. Okay, so let's talk about we could do a recap. I do want to talk about this. I want to go to Secret Wars real quick. I want to go to the Secret Wars wave, which I'm surprised this isn't like. I'm gonna have to look up like. Okay, here we go. Come on. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is my question. Which one did you guys get? The pre-orders for the Secret Marvel Legends Secret Wars Wave 2 went up this past was it Tuesday? Which or this past Wednesday, I believe, because I was at work when these went up. So, which figures did you guys pick up out of the Secret Wars Wave 2 Marvel Legends Wave? I'm curious. I picked up Daredevil, and I pretty much picked up 3 Daredevils. I picked up 1 on Pulse. I picked up 2 on Pulse, 1 on Amazon. I'm most likely gonna keep all 3 of them. I'm thinking about keeping 1 on card. I'm thinking about putting 1 with my comic Muse and Bullseye on a shelf, and I'm thinking about putting the other one with my street level Defenders. I'm gonna take the bearded Daredevil, move him back to my Midnight Suns, and I'm gonna put the other Daredevil in my Defenders. So that's the only one I got was the Daredevil. But I'm curious to know which ones did you guys get? You said, okay, read that. Canon events. Or Miles had 1 canon original, which was Uncle Aaron. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. There's, I don't know if that's a well, maybe that's one singular canon event where like that was a part of it. Where like he had to lose someone because that's always a part of Spider-Man's journey. So maybe that was like a part of it. A part of, him being bit when he was never supposed to, but also it then came with him losing Uncle Aaron. Maybe it was one singular canon event. Austin, you said rumor has it Hasbro is supposed to be finally making a Doc Samson figure. That's cool. Stream is lagging. Is it good now? We can hear you. Wait, stream. Wait. I think your window is acting up. We can't hear you. Wait, we can't hear you. Audio cut out. Can you hear me now? The audio. I still can't hear you. You can't hear me? Okay. That's weird. Wait. Can you guys hear me? Wait a second. I can hear you? I just want to make sure everything's good. Yes? Okay. Alright, good. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Miguel, refresh your page. I haven't been buying Legends recently, though. I've been saving up for Darth Vader replicas. That's sick. I can hear you now. Okay, good, JJ. You said Miguel, refresh. I can hear you fine. No problem. Austin, thank you. I can hear you. Krim, thank you. JJ said yes, yes. Okay, good. It worked. Okay, cool. All right, just making sure. I just wanted to make sure because I want to make sure everybody hears me. Everything is good. I appreciate you guys updating me. That's great. The only one I got, like I said, I got 3 of the Daredevils. I didn't get anything else. But which ones did you guys get? A part of the Secret Wars wave, if you pre-ordered any of them on Wednesday, this past Wednesday. I will say, like I said, Troy said that they're still up on Walmart.com, the Daredevil. So we could look up Secret Wars Marvel Legends. So Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, Big Bad's Toy Store, from what I could tell, at the cart. Yeah, you can get it on Big Bad Toy Store right now. It says includes tariff charges, of course, but you can get it on Big Bad Toy Store. Let's look. Okay, let's go on. I think Pulse. I think it's sold out. Yeah, sold out on Pulse. Okay, so it's sold out on Pulse. Troy said it was up on Walmart. Okay. Oh, there he is. Yeah. So you can pre-order him on Walmart right now, $27.97. So you can pre-order him on Walmart. He is up on Big Bad Toy Store, so that's good. So two places right now you can get him. I'm pretty sure he's also up on GameStop. So stop. Hopefully he's also not charged more on GameStop, but we can check. Come on, come on. Okay, yeah. So you can get him also up on GameStop. So he is more. He is more on GameStop. He is $29.99. If you have a pro membership though, you'll get him for $28.49. So yeah, like I said, he is more on GameStop. So if I'm being completely honest, it depends on how much you really want him. That's if you wait, this will be kind of like your only option. But if I'm being completely honest, I recommend getting him on Walmart. I recommend getting him on Big Bad Toy Store. It's up to you. I can't remember who said. I think JJ, you said it that you wanted him. So you said I just pre-ordered Daredevil and Constrictor. Where did you pre-order them? I'm curious, JJ. I think you were the one that said that you wanted to get him, but it sold out. So did you pick him up on GameStop, Big Bad Toy Store, Walmart? Where'd you pick him up? Maybe even on Target. I can imagine they're on the Target website too. Okay. Austin, you said honestly, out of this wave. You said, honestly, out of this wave, I only want Falcon and Daredevil, and I'm good. Okay, cool. I mean, I kind of want to get the Falcon, too, but I know he's going to be one that's always going to be around. I don't think that one's going to sell out at all. The only ones that sold out, I've been hearing, is just Daredevil and Magic. Those are the ones I've been hearing that have been selling out. At least on Pulse, they sold out. Honestly, read that. You said, the guy you said, sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store. I wish. Prop Builder said, do any of y'all have any Mafex figs? I do. Miguel, you said, I don't usually collect Marvel Legends. I tried one time and sold out. Dang. Well, they're great. They're great figs. Especially if you love Marvel, you'd like Marvel Legends. Prop Builder, you said, I have the Spider-Man 185. I have the Spider-Man 185. Probably you said GameStop isn't the best place to shop for action figures. Well, it is for a last resort, especially if you have the pro membership, which I do. So it depends on how much you really want it. Like, it's like kind of like the last resort. I go to GameStop for like a last resort. Sponsored by GameStop, pro membership. I wish I was sponsored by GameStop or somebody. That'd be cool. Amazon. You got it on Amazon. Okay, cool. So they do have it up on Amazon. Okay, so let's do that. Amazon. So they still have it up on Amazon. Yeah, it's right here. Last purchase February. Okay, so it told me about my purchase. Okay, so yeah, you can get it on Amazon right now. So that's what's up, guys. So it's pretty much up still everywhere. The only place that has Magic and Daredevil sold out is Hasbro Pulse, which is normal because a lot of people, that's the easiest link to click, where they know for sure that the figures are going to be up. Most like places where like Walmart, Target, Amazon, GameStop, they usually take a minute to get those links up. Especially people that I follow on Instagram that literally like their job is to let people know where to get these figures besides Pulse. So that way so that they're giving people a chance to get it everywhere. But also the people that I follow on Instagram and X also, make it a part, like to make it their goal to make sure everybody gets it and everybody has an opportunity to get it everywhere. So I really appreciate everybody that does that shares links, not just Pulse links, but like Amazon, GameStop, Walmart, Target. I really appreciate when people do that because the figure community is looking out for everybody else. They're not just looking out for themselves, which I really, really appreciate because it sucks not being able to get something and everybody else is able to get it. And I've had people say not everybody gets what they want, but I believe everybody should be able to get what they want. You know what I mean? And I'm always going to be a firm believer of that, especially in the figure collecting space. I think everybody should be able to get something and no one should be left out. That's the way I look at it. And I'm never going to change on that. Like, I think everybody should be able to get this. And I'm glad that Dwight and Dan made this not just a Pulse exclusive, but they made it everywhere. So everybody can have a chance to get this Daredevil. And I'm glad because also the Daredevil figure is probably gonna like is one of the most sought after figures. I think that's gonna be the one that sells out the most over time, especially leading up to, of course, Daredevil Born Again. But also, Daredevil has become a really, really popular character these last couple of years, especially because of the success of the Netflix Daredevil series. Really spiked up the character of Daredevil's, numbers in terms of comic sales and everything. I would say that was really the show that kind of kicked it, where a lot of people love Daredevil. So this is going to be the one I knew, and especially since Marvel Legends usually only made the Daredevil in a 3-pack. This is going to be the one that is going to be the one that sells out, and it showed on the main place to get Marvel Legends. It sold out instantly. That speaks volumes. So I'm glad that everywhere it still has it up. Pretty much a lot of places you can still get it. So I'm very happy about that. You said I was going to crash out if Maximum Thor was a Target exclusive. Low JJ, I knew they weren't going to make Maximum Thor a Target exclusive, which we can talk about. Let's kind of talk about the Maximum Thor. Let's kind of pivot to that, because I wouldn't mind talking about Maximum Thor, which I believe we could just look up Marvel Legends and we just say Maximum Thor, or you know what, actually, you know what, we could just look up Thor, and I'm pretty sure it would show up. There we go. So Maximum Thor, which I want to say, shout out to everybody that actually posted these nice photos, because I don't know if I was able to find the front photo picture and the back of the box. But we can talk about the Maximum Thor. We actually do know, which I'm gonna go to the MCU collector real quick, because he actually posted. MCU collector. Shout out to MCU collector. He probably won't see this, but hopefully he gets some sort of notification that we're looking on his X. But shout out to MCU collector though, because he did post prices for these figures, which I don't know. Was it on here or was it on Instagram? It might have been on Instagram. He maybe didn't post it on here. Did he post it on here? I'm trying to find it. He posted how much the Maximum Thor will be. Okay, here we go. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so he said that the Maximum Thor is going to be $55.99. So it's going to be $56. If I'm correct, I think Maximum Spidey, and you guys are going to have to correct me if I'm wrong, Maximum Spidey was $50, I believe. So that's not by much, but this goes to show me that I'm hoping this doesn't mean that figures are going up. I don't think it does. I do feel like, if anything, this is a little bit bigger of a figure than the Maximum Spidey, so that's why they're able to get away with that $55, that $4 more, if I'm correct. Yeah, $4 more, they're able to get away with it. Or I guess is it $5 more, because it was 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Yeah, so $5 more. They were able to get away with it because of the fact that they were. The Maximum Thor is bigger. He's bigger than Maximum Spidey. So yeah. You said wired capes. Thank God it's about time. Yeah, prop builder. Yeah, the wired cape is dope. Austin, you said, question, bro. How do you feel about McFarlane losing the DC license this summer? Mattel's picking up again. I'm excited for that. I mean, honestly, I'm not a huge McFarlane figure collector. I wasn't really too impressed with my Batman Begins figure because of the fact that the hand broke off instantly. So I don't really care either way on where it goes, but I just hope with Mattel the quality is better. Maybe even on Marvel Legend quality would be nice, because I'm gonna tell you this right now, the quality of McFarlane figs are kind of bad. Although, I do like my McFarlane Lucy from Fallout. That's a great figure. I don't know why that figure is better than my Batman Begins figure in terms of articulation, in terms of not breaking so easy, but I don't know. Hopefully it means things will get better with the DC figs going to Mattel. Miguel said, my favorite horror movie is when Doctor Strange erased everyone's memories of Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Wait, what? Okay. JJ said Doctor Doom with a wired cape is going to be crazy. Yeah, I mean, if they do a maximum Doctor Doom, he would have a wired cape. I don't know if there's any rumors of a maximum Doctor Doom, but I would buy it if it came with a wired cape. I would actually buy it. That would be cool. You said Max Spidey was around like 50 to 55 range. Okay, so yeah. So if that's the case, if maximum Spidey was 50, I even said that I wouldn't be surprised if they charged a little bit more because Thor's a bit bigger. But I never thought they were going to go the $60 for this figure. So I'm glad that I was correct. And it is in the $55 range or $56 range. I'm glad it's staying in the $50 range without going to $60. Even though it's practically almost to $60, I think that this for this fig, it's a little bit worth it because there's a lot of accessories in there, and the wired cape just it does it. I mean, I never kind of understood the idea of people complaining about cloth good capes, but since I saw the wired cape on this Maximum Thor, I understand it now where people want them more. I'm kind of on board where I don't think that they're going to do this for all Marvel Legends, but I do think they're just going to be doing it for Maximum figs, which I'm okay with, and made to order stuff. I know a lot of people won't be okay with that because a lot of people probably want this on any cape character that's not Maximum, but I don't think it's going to happen fully. I think they're going to give us wired capes where they can, to be honest. You said JJ Legends in general with wired capes is going to be lit. Yeah. Prop Builder, you said, I'd love to see the Marvel Legends Magneto with a wired cape. That would be cool. Did you watch Anthony's Customs lately? No, and I plan on not doing that because Anthony's Customs is bro hates a lot. If I'm thinking about the right person, yeah. No, I haven't. I'm very excited that both companies, Mattel and Hasbro, are going to go head to head. We as fans are the ultimate winners. I mean, yeah, Austin, if I'm being completely honest though, it's not a head to head from personally for me because I don't think even if it's gonna go to Mattel, I'm gonna be collecting DC figs because I don't collect them like that. I'm just closer to Marvel, but for most people, yeah, it's gonna be a win for everybody at the end of the day. But yeah, it's not really gonna be a head on head. You should hear what he has to say about the Maximum figure. What does he have to say, JJ? Is it bad? Is it good? If it's bad, I'm not gonna waste my time, because yeah. But if it's good, that's great. Okay, what else? Oh, we can talk about the Marvel Legends. I want to talk about the Muse and Daredevil and Muse and Bullseye 2-pack because that was the one that probably stood out to me the most. A part of the stream was the Muse and Daredevil, and I always want to say Muse and Daredevil, but the Bullseye and Muse 2-pack, which if I could find it, I might just have to look this up. Okay, here we go. Is there pictures? I want to find out. I guess I'm probably not gonna be able to find the. I'll say this is also shout out to this person. He is one of the ones that actually puts links everywhere, so everybody has an opportunity to get things. So shout out to him, because he's always posting stuff. I'm trying to find the box because I want to find the box. Did I pass it? Come on, man. Give me a minute, guys, while I try to find it. Here we go. Yeah. So the thing that you said, yeah. Wait, let me see that. Austin, you said, yeah, Anthony's Customs is too negative for me. He's a Debbie Downer for sure. That's what I'm saying, Austin. I don't like Anthony's Customs only because it's hate central. I feel like that's what he does a lot. But no shade to anybody that does like his content. It's just I can't do the negative stuff like that. I'm definitely buying this 2-pack. They are going right in my street level heroes display. JJ, this 2-pack is going to go crazy. Now, the thing that stuck out to me about the Paul stream, this was the one that kind of stole the show for me, if I'm being completely honest. This was probably the 2-pack where I was saying, Okay, Dan, I forgive you for leading us astray with posting the bullseye image, kind of hinting towards an MCU bullseye. Dan. You're probably not going to see this, but please stop posting MCU pictures as hints towards comic figs if they're not hints towards MCU figures. It's confusing. I would have rather, and I said it on my Instagram post, my X post. I said if he was gonna hint towards a comic bullseye or Muse, do like a red and white circle for Muse, or do a paint something as a hinting towards something. Don't use MCU gifs if you don't mean MCU figures. You know what I mean? And for bullseye, you could have just done the bullseye emoji. So that's my biggest takeaway, is I want him to stop doing that if he's not hinting towards an MCU figure. It's really annoying. But the thing that this is the 2-pack where I was like, you know what? I forgive you guys. Because Daredevil was shown and it led straight into this. Daredevil was the last one shown a part of the Secret Wars Wave 2, and then they shifted to, okay, well, Daredevil needs some villains to fight. He needs some rogues. Let's give him Bullseye and Muse, this 2-pack. But when it said Pulse exclusive, I was like, crap. You said that Muse figure is, it's sick. It is definitely sick. The Muse figure, chef's kiss. You could actually put this figure in your comics display or your MCU display. It doesn't matter. This 2-pack goes crazy. You could put it in either or. The Bullseye, on the other hand, you're going to have to put that in your comics display. But then again, don't let me, tell you what to do. You could put that in your MCU display if you want to. I tend to not mix and match my comic and MCU stuff, but you can do it for the Muse. That's the one time ever I think I would say, besides my Doctor Doom figure, it looks like an MCU Doctor Doom figure. It honestly does. I think it's the Walgreens Doctor Doom, but that's besides the point. This is probably the second figure I would say you could easily put this either or. And that just, I think, an MCU collector didn't point out where he was full, standing 10 toes down on it. Him saying that this is the best from comic to live action suit of all time. And it does translate to this figure where you could put it on the live action or the comic shelf. Honestly, it's incredible. So, you said only hate when, necessary, the only hate when necessary cough Maximum Hulk. I like Maximum Hulk, prop builder. I the whole hate from behind Maximum Hulk, I think, is from people that own the figure and don't understand because Dwight even said not everything is going to be for everybody, but some things will be for people that maybe missed out on something else. And I missed out. I never collected Marvel Legends to the point where I was able to get a comic Hulk figure. So the Maximum Hulk to me is really good. I haven't had any problems with my Maximum Hulk. There's been no ripping. There's been no tearing. I've had no problems with it. It's one of those things where it's like, I do see when people want to spark the hate train because they own it already and they're just upset that they're not getting something new. When that was never meant, that Hulk figure was never meant for people that already had Hulk figures. That figure was never meant for that. That's my firm belief. And again, and Dwight kind of made that clear where he's like, not everything is going to be for everybody. So honestly, my point is that if you don't have the Maximum Hulk, it's kind of like you don't know the quality of it. It's really good. When you hold it in your hand, it's actually really, really good. In my personal opinion. You said, JJ, Toy Fair is tomorrow. I think Hasbro is going to reveal some more figs at New York. If they do, maybe we'll even do a live stream. Maybe I'll even if it's anything worth talking about, maybe I'll do a live stream and we'll talk about it. You said, Austin, bro, Toy Fair is tomorrow. I'll definitely be checking things out online for sure. You said I owned Maximum and the chest ripped quickly, and I returned it. Yeah, I didn't have that problem. That's unfortunate. I'm waiting for Professor Smart Hulk. Okay, cool. But my only takeaway is that when I heard that this was going to be a Pulse exclusive, I was like, great. I was like, damn it, everybody's going to want this. Because Daredevil does not have any, let's be real, there's the bullseyes that we had that Hasbro has come out with have been trash. They don't look good at all. I probably would say the best one is the one that came with the Elektra and Daredevil 3-pack, but even then, that one isn't the best at all. It's pretty bad, if I'm being completely honest. It does not look good. This is the only bullseye I've seen that looks good, if I'm being completely honest. So with that knowledge right there, everybody's going to want this 2-pack. And the fact that this is the first time we're getting Muse in Marvel Legends form or in figure form in general, and you could put this on the MCU or comic shelf, this 2-pack is going to sell out so quick. And I'm going to be completely honest. Thank God to my bro Troy. He is going to be getting the Pulse, I think it's called Pulse Premium, where sometimes they have early access on Pulse Premium. Bro's going to come in clutch, and if this goes up early access, he's going to comp me one. Hell, I might even get 2, because if I'm being completely honest, I need a bullseye. I'm not bullseye. I need Muse on my comic shelf with Daredevil and Daredevil and Bullseye and Muse all fighting for one of the shelves. And then I need a Muse for my Born Again shelf, because I don't know if we're going to get an MCU Muse, because this technically could be an MCU Muse. So this is going to sell out so quick. So I recommend it. I think I can't remember how much it is a year. Troy, if you're in here, let me know how much Pulse Premium is a year, so that way everybody else can know in the chat, in case they want to get Pulse Premium to have early access, because this might go up as an early access thing, especially since this was the first Pulse stream of the year, and they tend to do early access for Pulse exclusive sometimes for the Pulse Premium members. And since this is the first Pulse exclusive, they might give Pulse Premium early access. So I recommend anybody out there that really wants to have a for sure chance at getting this, I recommend getting Pulse Premium. I can't remember. I think it's like, I want to say it's like, it might be $50 for the whole year or $80 for the year. I think it's 50. I think $80 is, I don't think that's right. I think it's $50 for the whole year. I recommend doing it, because I think it's $50. I'm pretty certain about that the more I think about it, because $80, I'm thinking about PlayStation Network. But yeah, I really recommend getting the Pulse Premium if you want to have it for sure at getting this. So I'm hoping no matter what way it goes, whether it goes, if Pulse Premium members do get early access to this, Troy's going to come in clutch. Now, if it does just go up, I'm going to be stalking my phone until it hits 1 p.m. EST on March 4th, and I'm getting this 2-pack. If I don't get this 2-pack, I might crash out. Dead serious, I might crash out. I might make a full-on Joker video to Dwight and Dan. Dude, I might have to do it if I don't get this.
If I don't get this, I'm sending people to the Shadow Realm.
Okay? Dead serious. If I don't get this, Shadow Realm. They're going to the Shadow Realm. That's all I'm saying. But this was my highlight, though. The highlight of the Pulse stream was this, for sure. No doubt about it. And I can't wait. Like I said, March 4th, 1 p.m. EST, Pulse exclusive. Be there, or pretty much you're beat. That's the consensus around it. He said, "Oop." Bro's gonna send people to the void. So if I don't get that 2-pack, people are getting sent to the void. I'm literally gonna be like, what was it? I'm gonna literally be like Bob, where he's like, what are you trying to be, some kind of great savior or something? You can't even save yourself. Like, I'm about to drop bars on him. Everyone to the Shadow Realm, I guess. Yeah. There's a brand new day leak out in the world. I know Sony has to be pissed. But I don't know. Other than that, though, we do know that going back to Maximum Thor, this is going up February 25th at 1 p.m. This is going to be everywhere, which I'm glad. Then again, I never thought that this was going to sell out, but I do think it's going to do well. But it is going up February 25th, so it's actually going up. Today's the 13th, so I think in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, 1 p.m. everywhere at on February 25th at 1 p.m. EST. So. But those were really like those were really the takeaways, was the Daredevil, the Bullseye, and the Muse 2-pack, or the Daredevil figure, the Muse and Bullseye 2-pack, and Maximum Thor were like the stars of the show for that Paul stream. Now, if I'm being completely honest, there's a couple of ones I'm considering getting. Like, I'm actually considering the idea of me getting this Spidey, but I'm going to wait because it's not something I need right away, and this isn't going to sell out. Now, honestly, Magic is the one where I'm like, she did sell out on Pulse, but I know she's going to be everywhere. So it's like, I think I might get her in person with Spider-Man in person. I don't even think I'm going to order them per se. I think I'm just going to wait until I find them in person and buy them, probably. I don't know. You said the universe about to get deleted if he don't get the 2-pack. If I don't get the 2-pack, guess what's happening? If I don't get that 2-pack, I'm going to tell you. Ready? If I don't... Wait a second. Yeah. If I don't get that 2-pack, I'm snapping people away, dude. Okay? If I don't get the 2-pack, it's over. It's over. Snapped everybody away. Done. Done already. You said that Thor looks cool. He does look cool, the Thor. I need that 2-pack. You said Maximum Thor looks cool, really good. I may get it. You should, Prop Builder. It does look good. Thor looks cool. Yes, he does, Lawrence. JJ said, I wouldn't mind a Maximum Invisible Woman or Human Torch. That would be sick if we got that. So, like I said, I want to get Magic. I want to get the Spider-Man, but I think I'm going to wait until they come out in store, to be honest. Wait for the Spidey. The logo doesn't wrap around the torso, and the hands don't match. I heard about the torso. I didn't see that at first. I will say that's kind of messed up. But I get what they're trying to do because it fully doesn't go around. So it's like the start. So it didn't fully go around yet. So theoretically speaking, it's not Hasbro cheaping out. It just makes sense that it would kind of start it, but it wouldn't like fully connect to the back yet. So I know what they're trying to do. I need that 2-pack. You said breaking news: man holds humanity hostage on a Daredevil 2-pack. If I don't get that 2-pack, I'm gonna finna crash out. Bayside, I'm being completely honest. I'm about to snap the half of existence away if I don't get that 2-pack, bro. Like I'm about to go nuts. But yeah, that's hilarious though. If I don't get that 2-pack, I'm gonna finna crash out. But yeah, so like I said, there's some other ones that are good. Maybe I'll consider getting Falcon for my Avengers. Dan's shirt was cool. I will say that. Dan's shirt was sick. Other than that, that was pretty much it in terms of Marvel Legends. Like, I'm excited. We got some pre-orders coming up. Whoa, that is a big leak. Whoa, okay, I gotta get off. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Oh my god, Ultra Nerd, you didn't tell me they were all over X. Like, they're all over X. Yo. Get in the Nuke Shelter's reality itself is hanging in that pack. It's hanging in that pack. Yo, that is hella leaks. I shouldn't have even... Dude, honestly, stream, don't get taken down. I didn't mean it. Okay, so don't be taken down because... people wanted to post leaks. I didn't intentionally want to show those leaks. Yeah, I need that Muse 2-pack in my life Yes, Austin, same. Guys, we can't look at that leak stuff because I'm not trying to get my stream taken down. I feel like there's a chance it could happen because I know Marvel's going to try to take that down. I know Sony's crashing out. Yeah. It's really, really sick. I saw Tombstone. I saw a good look at Scorpion. So, yeah, that looked cool. But I'm trying to stay away from that. I can't even go to my homepage, so we got to get off X, which is a good send-off point where we are gonna go to YouTube. Right now it is 9:33, so the stream's gonna be ending soon. It ends, of course, at 10 p.m. But I do want to watch the Marvel Entertainment video that they just dropped via Daredevil Born Again. So it's called Daredevil Born Again Bullseye plus Muse fight behind the scenes action and stunts commentary. This was 10 hours ago. The video is 6 minutes. I think it's 6 minutes and 48 seconds.
Always been.
If I'm correct. Yeah. So I do want to watch this. Again, the YouTube, I'm just reacting to this. Do not take this down. I'll be so pissed if somehow, some way, this gets taken down because YouTube wants to be weird. Don't copyright me for this. I'm just reacting to this, please. If I have, guys, you'll know, but if you watch this later, this pre-streamer, which I don't know if you guys run streams back once I'm done, and it's just an archive, but if you happen to watch this stream back, and if this segment isn't here, it's probably because I had to erase this segment, because YouTube wants to be weird. So, hopefully we're fine, hopefully nothing happens, but I am excited to watch this. I love fight scene choreography, and I'm interested to see how they did this. I did watch the actual, like, stunt, what was it, like the, there's a word for it, kind of like the stunt, like the stunt performers, like, kind of like, I don't know what you would call it, but kind of like showcasing the fight before, like, the actors came in, they got in their suits and did everything. So they kind of like played out the fight sequence. I've seen that, and the possible fight like the full length fight we were supposed to get, but they cut stuff out. So, and Philip Silvera is the stunt coordinator, I think the fight and stunt coordinator for Daredevil Born Again seasons 1 and 2, but also he was the stunt and fight coordinator of, I think, Daredevil seasons 1, 2, and 3, or 1 and 2. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But he said, "All right, I gotta walk the dog. See you later." Okay, cool, Prop Builder. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate it. You have a nice night and you have a good weekend. Bayside, you said, "All right, after those leaks, I gotta to release the trailer now, like now." Great conversation, bro. Peace. Okay, yeah, Austin, thank you for coming in, man. I really, really appreciate it. All right, guys, we are going to watch this because I do want to watch this. So let's get into this. Hopefully we are good. Hopefully the stream doesn't get taken down. Speaking of which, funny enough, I'm wearing my Daredevil shirt. So, dubs. All right, let's do it. Volume is good, it seems. All right, let's watch it right now.
The beautiful thing about working on this series is how rich in characters it is. The action doesn't give you punches and kicks, it reveals characters. And I think the ethos of Daredevil has always been, how do we show what the actors are going through, or the characters are going through the action on the show. I am Philip Silvera, and I am the action director and supervising stunt coordinator of Daredevil Born Again.
Let's go. The GOAT.
I don't know what he's talking about. He said someone's looking for me.
Episode 1, The Return to the World. Daredevil is always known for its oneers, and I thought the producers, the showrunners, the directors were correct in starting the show with this emotional oneer where we lose Foggy. I think this is the best place to reconnect to what Daredevil was on Netflix years ago. Start with something familiar and take them to someplace very different. It's been
so sick.
Great to watch these characters evolve over the years through each piece of story, each new actor that comes on and challenges, each character that reflects something in Matt Murdock.
Dude, I love this
each
fight
one of these
sequence.
shots is his own mini movie. Our
The
season
smoke
1
is grown
Daredevil
on
Netflix
me.
show was a true oneer. Season 2 was a
But the
stitch
smoke
oneer. Season
did
3,
cover up a lot.
that was Gary Stearns and Donnelly. They did an amazing job on a true oneer. This is a stitched one. But again,
Yeah.
each shot
Where it looks
in
like a
this
oneer.
is its own movie. This is another great transition that VFX
Yeah,
did
another
here.
Stitch.
That was a changing of locations from an interior bar to a staircase. I think this part of the sequence here, specifically, case is really a callback to the Netflix series and the one in that one. And also the most unique way we've done a fight before. In a sense, a fight is usually you can react to a punch and a kick if you see it coming without ever getting hit by it. Here, you have Charlie and Wilson Bethel. They're doing this all themselves, and I'm cueing them from camera. They're reacting to VFX weapons bouncing off of the walls, stabbing them,
Sick.
hitting them in the head, blunt objects. And here, Charlie just hones back in on his senses listening to Eldon, which Bullseye capitalizes on.
Yeah, because he notices it.
They're gonna be right here. They're gonna be here any minute, okay? You just...
This shot right here at the top of the staircase really just like shows Wilson Bethel's performance and how he has this controlled chaos in his eyes at all time. It's the best shot in the moment, and it really lets you live in that wonder, again, similar to how we did things in the Netflix series. And again, that tired moment when they're both just collapsing on the wall, that's a throwback to the Daredevil wonder in episode 2 of season 1. He's just
Yeah.
purely exhausted from the fight, but his will to move on to protect the child is what keeps him going. Here, he's after the man that potentially has just killed his best friend, and no amount of pain or...
You know what's funny is that also to kind of go on with what Philip said, Philip Silvera, I think also the reason Matt was so tired is because he hasn't been Daredevil for a minute. At least that's what I think. Because Foggy says I didn't want to give you an excuse to kind of get involved. And Matt kind of seemed annoyed before he went off and put the suit back on. And I think it's also the reason he's so exhausted. And me and my sister were talking about this is because he hasn't been Daredevil for a minute. That's what I think personally, but I don't know.
or Blaze is gonna stop him. This is such a great tit-for-tat moment where Daredevil catches the knife and throws it right back at Bullseye.
Yep.
The thing about them is, and most of the characters on the show are a flip side of who Matt Murdock is. They have the same skill set. Matt Murdock and Charlie they're caged by his morality, whereas Wilson Bethel, Bullseye, has no morality. So you see the difference in the two and how they move. The set piece here, so again, that was another location change. The staircase was a practical location, and that was another VFX, one of the beautiful things they've done on the show, and we have an amazing VFX team. Probably some of the best I've ever worked with.
R.I.P. Foggy.
They have a great way
R.I.P.
of
Foggy
always
Bear.
blending practical and VFX
Yeah.
together in such a collaborative way that no one ever outshines or overpowers the
Bro's
other.
gotta
It's
stay
such a
gone.
beautiful balance.
Yeah, Foggy's got to stay
We had
gone.
played with this particular blocking quite a few times, and I think literally putting them on the edge was something I was always trying to go for, was literally putting them there, and it led to this compression of keeping them close together where the foreheads would just fall into each other. He defeated Daredevil in that moment and make him break his own code.
Yep.
And just what the nature of that push meant. I think that was so powerful in that moment.
Oh, I love this fight, dude.
So right now we're in episode 6, and this is both Daredevil's and Kingpin's return to character on who they were. But right now we're
So
going to focus
clean.
on just the
Come
Daredevil
on.
side of this with Muse here. This is Daredevil just returning to form, and he's out of practice. So you want to
Guys,
feel
go check
Charlie
out my
just
reactions
shrugging
to
a
Born
little
Again
bit
Season 1 over on my Patreon.
right here in this specific moment.
Season
but
2 coming
also, this
soon.
fight is a callback to what happens in the beginning of the show. This is a choice for Daredevil.
Dude, what I would
The heartbeat
give
is
to
supposed
like
to remind him of
reenact
Foggy.
this, be
and
like
something
taught to do this.
we spoke about once
So
to lean
sick.
into with Dario and Sana. And Muse here, this is Zar Sukarat. This is the same gentleman from episode 1 who did our fall down the staircase and one of our fight coordinators on the show. And he does a great job embodying this psychotic movement of
Yeah, he does.
Muse, which we really wanted to give him this horror movie vibe.
Love
The reason
that.
we
So
have him fight with
sick,
the
bro.
blade almost like a fencer is because he is a serial killer that uses blood as political artwork. So we wanted to always give the artistic touches to the character. And here's just a pure rage moment for Charlie, and I love the way he plays this. He just eats every hit and lets the devil out. And it's part of the story on the choice he has to make coming up here.
Sick kick.
I love this moment. This was a choice for Charlie and for Matt and for Daredevil on whether he was going to cross that line again. And I love how much it recontextualizes Daredevil in a way that just restores his faith, hence Daredevil Born Again. He doesn't cross the line. Thank you very much. That is all for now, and I'm looking forward to see what you all think on Daredevil Born Again Season 2.
Thank you, Philip Silvera. That was sick. I liked that. I thought that was really, really cool. He gave us some insight on how, how the scenes were shot. I love the idea that he showed us where stitches happened for the one shot, where like it made it give that look of a one shot, but they hid the stitch sequences to keep the one shot. So it's really, really cool. And it's something that like is interesting to me, is that nowadays, like, you don't necessarily know where a stitch could be and if it's actually an actual one shot or not. And you know what I mean? It's really, really cool how they do that. How like maybe like some person, maybe it's like the camera's going behind someone's back and it's supposed to still be a one shot, but at that point that's where the cut is, where then they would go to the next scene. So it's just interesting to me to see how they do all that. You said, oh wait, stream unavailable. Yeah, oh wait, thought you'd be gone. Time back. Also, wait, no. Yeah. You're kidding. Is it gonna go back now? The stream got taken down. Yep. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh god, it's so annoying. Copyright strike, dead. Yeah. Can you guys still hear? No, you guys can't hear me still. Shit. Not free and broadcast. Dang. Gotta love Disney and Marvel. We're back now. We're back now. We're back. All right, guys. So yeah, I knew that they were gonna. I'm gonna have to delete the segment, but we're back. So let's go. Exactly. Let's go. I got off of it, so maybe it like did it, but I know for a fact once the stream is done, I'm gonna have to delete that segment. But you guys got the gist. We watched it. That's cool. Disney got your ass. They did, bro. I even said in the beginning, please don't do it. It did it. Yeah, it serves me right. I didn't know we'd see full on. I thought they were just gonna see, like, they were gonna talk about how they shot it, not even necessarily like Philip Silvera doing a voiceover of the fight sequences. That's how they got me. Can you believe in the magic? Can you believe in the magic? Yeah. I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're back. I'm glad it got fixed because it is 9:47. We are about to get out of here. But I'm not gonna take my chances with any other thing, so I'm gonna stay off X because I don't want those Spider-Man Brand New Day leaks to fully take down the stream again. So yeah, that was a W. I'm glad. I knew it was gonna probably continue again because it totally didn't like stop stream. What happened? What happened was, Jamiggy, is that Disney, like stopped the stream for a minute essentially because I was reacting to that Daredevil thing. So I got a copyright claim. It's not a strike. It's a copyright claim type deal. So it's not a strike that will affect the channel. But yeah, thank God I've never gotten one to affect the channel. I've been very lucky with that. So they took down the stream for like a minute, but it's back up. Like I said, once I end it, I know for a fact like they're gonna want me to erase that segment, which is fine, because you guys saw it at this point. And when you guys watch this, we're gonna be talking about this for anybody that's watching this this archive stream. We reacted to a Daredevil behind the scenes with Philip Silvera, the stunt and fight coordinator of Daredevil Born Again, and they were talking about the Muse and Daredevil fight, but also the Bullseye and Daredevil fight, and that it's not on here. You're probably wondering what the heck happened. It got cut out because Disney, yeah, but yeah. Will Tuesday's stream come back in the near future? It all depends. They took down the stream wall. It all depends, JJ. I would love to bring them back, but it all depends on if people show up. Because what was happening is that it was almost where I thought it was gonna make it where more people would show up, less people showed up. That was the problem, and I do think it's because we had 2 stream days going on. Some people were getting confused, like when certain stream days were happening, or if I was still streaming the other days, and less people were showing up on Tuesday and people were showing up on Friday. It just got all messed up. So I would consider bringing Tuesday streams back, but it would mean that I would need to know that people were going to show up. You know what I mean? I feel like Friday streams work with a lot more people more because of the fact that it is a Friday and it's going to start a weekend where people, don't have work, don't have school. I feel like Friday streams work better than Tuesday, but I would consider doing it again, but I would just need to make sure people were going to show up if I'd bring Tuesday streams back. But I might be streaming tomorrow. I don't know, on my gaming channel. But also I might be streaming tomorrow if they show any new figures for Marvel Legends. So keep a lookout tomorrow for Toy Fair. I might stream tomorrow if there's any good Marvel Legend reveals. Maybe I'll try to kind of avoid and maybe go on. I don't even know what time. Wait, what time is Toy Fair tomorrow? Let me just go to X. I want to go to X, but I can't. Wait a second. Does anybody know what time Toy Fair is tomorrow? Does anybody know the exact time? I probably could look up Toy Fair 2026 time. Saturday. Okay, so 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. February 14th to the 17th. Okay, so. But I don't know when the Pulse. (2026) Toy Fair has kicked off in New York City. Hasbro. This was. New Marvel Legends Onslaught exclusive coming soon. Okay, no. Has the reveals classic Marvel? No. I don't know, guys. I don't know what time tomorrow. The Pulse team that has the Marvel Legends Pulse stream will be at Toy Fair. Not even necessarily a stream, but they are going to show off some reveals. But I don't know what time they are going to do that at Toy Fair. I know that Toy Fair opens up. I think it's at like 10 a.m. and they run it until like 6 p.m. So all in all, I don't know. when are you streaming next? I've been enjoying hanging out. I'm streaming on probably tomorrow, depending on what reveals we get at Toy Fair tomorrow. But usually, Prop Builder, we usually stream every Friday at 7:50 p.m. EST. But we go live at 8 p.m. EST because 7:50 is when I do my pre-streamer. So we do it every Friday. Every Friday we do a chill stream. We talk about whatever. We talk about whatever news we got during the week. I'm glad you enjoy it. You said, oh, copyright strike. Yo, did your stream get blocked or something? Oh, copyright strike. It got temporarily stopped. But it went back up because I wasn't on the thing anymore. Once I end this though, the stream will still be up, but I gotta probably delete that segment with the Daredevil stuff. I probably have to delete it. So, but yeah, tomorrow we might go live. Stay tuned. If I am gonna go live, if I do like what they revealed at Toy Fair, I'll probably say it on my community tab. I'll be like, hey guys, I'm going live to talk about Toy Fair. Yeah, so I'll let you guys know tomorrow, depending on what we get. If you guys see anything at Toy Fair, drop it in the Discord. And if you know any information about when Marvel Legends are going to be doing, the Marvel Legends team is going to be doing the reveals tomorrow at Toy Fair, let me know in the Discord. Because we have a Marvel Legends tab in the Discord. So feel free, if you're new, join the Discord. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, put on those notifications so you guys get notified every time I go live on stream. And anytime you guys get notified for any new videos I post. So make sure to hit that notification bell and make sure to subscribe. I am trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. But again, as always, guys, that's the stream. It is 9:54. I'm going to get out of here. But as always, hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.